What up? Welcome back to OnlyTalks. I'm ChicasMan. I'm here with my co-host yet again, Alex. What up?
What up, guys? Welcome to OnlyTalks. We have a special guest here.
What a time to be alive.
Yes.
We got our first official guest. I'll let you do the introducees.
All right, yeah. So we got over here. His name is the famous, the attractive, the most powerful, Glenn Quagmire. No, I just
Oh, I was like, wait. Is that real?
Imagine.
Yeah. Introduce yourself here.
Yes.
My name's Glenn.
Hmm.
Been in Colorado my whole life,
Okay, there you go.
holding it down. I run Denver.
Damn.
kidding.
Denver. That's supposed to. Oh. Okay.
I was about to say, what do you do? What do you do around these parts? But you just answer. You run Denver.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What side of Denver? Like the whole city of Denver, or what?
Yeah, I would say mainly downtown,
Damn. So what specifically area in Denver that you run? So let's just put it in perspective. Okay. You walk and then they're like, shit, that's Glenn right there.
Yeah, I mean, let's be
Where?
honest. When you've seen me out. I do
have
know a
seen
lot
you
of
out.
people.
I do. So we have you on this podcast,
Yes.
and the main topic of this is strictly like the gay community.
Yes.
Okay. I'm straight. You're full on blown gay, right?
Or am I? Just kidding. Yeah, I am.
You're right.
Yeah.
Myron on this end,
I've been called pansexual.
I don't know what
Um,
pansexual is.
It's when you really like pans and shit. Yeah, but like you go to Target,
Wait.
go to the kitchenware area,
Oh, okay.
and then you're like, oh yeah, that one.
I
Right
didn't know.
That one looks like my eggs won't stick. That's what that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
you're on.
No, I'm more. I'm more.
These gay codes or what? Just shit.
I know he's all nodding. He's
It's like-
like, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I tend to connect with people more with their personalities
Okay.
more
so
than anything
you're
else.
in like dead the middle. You don't care if it's
Yeah, I'm in
female
the-
or male.
I always say whatever's in between your lungs is good.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care what's in between your legs.
Why?
Why?
Because
Why
love
what?
is love. That's why.
Wait, why what?
Why don't you care what's
Why do I
between
think
their
like
legs?
this? Why am I the way that I am? Okay, I like to ask a couple questions
Okay. Go for
just so we can understand and the audience can understand a little bit. Traditional wings or boneless wings?
Depending on where I go.
it. He wants to
So-
suck the bone. I'm just kidding.
I do like traditional
See?
at like Wingstop. I think because the wings are smaller. But I like boneless at Buffalo Wild Wings because they're like mini chickens. The traditional wings at Buffalo
Yeah.
Wild Wings.
Yeah. We
Okay.
actually had the conversation last week. We're like, you know how many chickens we just killed to have 30 wings? Like we literally
Probably
just fucking killed how much? What was it, like 7 of them?
Oh yeah, we looked it up. It was like
Jeez. Like we're fucking
Yeah.
murderers. He
Yeah.
didn't eat the whole chicken. He just,
we ate seven chicken legs.
damn.
Complete chicken
We're
legs.
See, and I
fucking
prefer
evil.
the wing over the drumstick. Is it drumstick?
Yeah, the drumsticks.
Yes, I prefer the actual wing.
Oh, you
the
like
flat,
the
flats.
yeah, the
I
flats.
like flats over the drumstick. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Okay, and then boxers or briefs?
I mean, I like boxer briefs,
Okay.
but I do like a man in briefs.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You know?
Boxer briefs are the ones that are tight on you, right?
Yeah,
Okay. That's the ones I wear.
that's
Yes.
the ones I wear too. So
Yeah. And boxers,
It's just the loose ones, right?
Yes, the
I
loose
don't
one.
like those ones.
boxers, no, thank you.
I wore those when I was a kid, and then
Shit flies out,
exactly just flopping around.
you know?
Well, you have
Mhm.
little buttons now.
Yeah.
This still comes out.
Oh, damn! Learn something
Don't
new.
get
I
ideas,
mean-
okay?
Oh, you
No.
missed our last episode where he confessed that he couldn't fit in a Gatorade bottle.
Because we were talking about no. We were talking about pissing in a bottle when we were
Okay.
driving, like when we had to piss on the
Oh,
on the
okay.
road, and we're
Yeah.
like, he doesn't stop. he just pisses on bottles. I'm like, I'll go to the bathroom if I need to. I'll stop and pull over. But there was one occasion where I was like, fuck, I don't want to stop. And I pissed in a bottle, and that didn't go well. It was just,
It was all over.
yep.
Well, I mean, okay.
While you're driving, I was semi. It's not.
It's not safe.
No,
I don't
it's not
recommend it.
safe at all.
yeah.
So how did you guys meet? Just for a little
So-
background,
I feel like I kind of know. We met my cousin because his ex-wife knew you, correct?
Yes.
So
That's
what was
correct.
your relationship towards her?
Her and I met in middle school.
Okay, middle school. So,
So
oh,
see, I thought it was high school, but no, I
Yeah.
guess it's longer than that.
yeah, it was 6th grade.
Yeah, and
Then I met her.
Javi and her knew each other by that time still, right? Or not yet?
I don't think they knew each other yet. I think they met in high school.
Okay.
I think they were the ones that met in high school.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Are you closer to him than anybody else in his family? Or are you close with his cousin too?
It's pretty even, huh?
yeah, I feel like it's pretty even. I mean,
Oh,
when I
really?
hang out with him, I'm either with Hobby or Hobby or with
Mario,
him. So
you know.
So how did you guys click though?
I think it was one of the Halloween parties or one of
Yes.
the parties down
that house down south.
13 years ago, or
Yeah.
it was a long time.
damn.
Yeah, yeah.
It was when I don't know whose house that was.
It was Mario's and my cousin Eric's house at the
Oh,
time.
okay.
But we would always throw parties every single week.
And I think
time.
too, the way I met is because, do you remember? I could be wrong, but do you remember Adele?
Adele. I think so. I think I went to school with her in.
No, with him.
Oh, see, then no.
Okay, then maybe not.
No,
okay.
I don't know.
You're
Adele.
thinking of
Then
hello.
yes.
Hello. Yeah, no, I don't remember no
No.
Adele.
Okay, then maybe not. But yeah, we used to just all the parties.
Parties.
All the parties,
time,
all
yeah.
the time.
Halloween, the rest is history, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, honestly, I don't remember when we actually clicked, but we're good friends.
Yeah,
Right?
That's what's up.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's cool.
So, I want to ask you,
Okay.
all right, when did you know you were gay?
I get that asked all the time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say when did you choose to be gay?
Oh,
Oh,
Jeez.
yes.
Oh, he's ready to fight. He's ready to fight.
yes. I think it was probably right before middle school ended.
okay. So you're going
and then
into transitioning to high school.
Yeah.
But you already kind of knew, like in middle
Kinda.
school.
The way I seen it was like I seen guys and I was like, that guy is really good looking. That
Mhm.
guy is handsome. And then I didn't realize until like I said, summer after 8th grade and then going into high school, I was like still confused about it, but I was like, am I attracted to men more than women?
Mhm.
Like I had girlfriends, in
Okay.
middle
So
school
you did
and
experience
high
and all
school.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So I had
So-
girlfriends.
You've slept with the women.
No.
Oh,
So I
okay.
have not.
Okay.
But
But
did you feel weird? Did you feel weird when you were when you had a girlfriend?
no.
Or was it like genuine? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like it was pretty I mean, I've made out with so many girls.
Yeah. But at some point when you're making out with a girl, it's going to lead to something else. Did that
Yes.
ever happen with you?
No.
No?
I
You never transitioned or like went for that
No.
specific. Okay.
And I think the times that we like would make out, we
Mhm.
were like pretty much on school property.
Okay.
So like the girls' parents were pretty strict about like them having boys over, or it was never allowed for them to have boys over. And
okay.
my parents were just like,
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But outside of school, then never having like you taking a girl out to like the movies or the drive-in when you're
we went
two
to the
by
movies.
yourselves in the car and you're
Yeah.
like, I want to suck
See,
your cock.
Actually, I mean, there has been times where like when I first got a car,
Mhm.
hang out with some girls here and there, and we'd just be in the car making out, and that was it though. Like we
No
never,
hand jobs, no nothing.
no.
What?
I just like,
What a bitch.
I
I'm
just-
just kidding.
right? but no, like we just never went that far.
No.
So
Okay. When you finally said, "All right, I'm gay," who was the first person you told? If you can remember.
yeah, it was
And I'm
probably
sure it was scary, right? Like it was nerve-wracking for you.
yeah, a little bit. It was my two best friends in high school.
Okay.
It was around prom time.
Okay.
that, and right before graduation, kind of, you know, came out to them.
Okay.
And
So
they
you
kinda
went
had
that
an
whole 4
idea.
years
Yes.
knowing, and then you're like, I'm just gonna let it out.
I think it probably hit me like started probably like 10th grade.
Okay.
Well, yeah. And then from there, like 10th grade, I kind of just knew. But even in that mix, I was still like dating girls.
Oh. So
So
were you
I-
trying to like keep it a secret still and trying to like,
Well, I guess it helps to know if like is your like are you close, like is your family understanding or
Oh,
you're-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my family, yeah. My Nino, he's actually gay. And that's
Okay.
my mom's brother.
Okay.
okay,
And
so
they're
that was a
really,
big
really
support for
close.
you then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's been around my parents, I mean, since my parents were together,
Okay.
since the late
So-
70s.
So you feel like you were lucky in your situation, right? Like
Yes.
coming out of, because a lot of people, you know, they come out gay and it's
No,
it's
well,
not fun for them.
Yeah,
It's-
that's what I was
Yeah, yeah.
asking because most people will wait for after high school and they're like moved out and then
yeah, because
Well, and I think too, so I guess technically I haven't came out to my parents.
oh, so you wait
but
till
no,
now?
no. So they know though.
Oh, okay.
And so,
So
like
you haven't strictly told them.
Oh,
we've never
yeah,
sat
okay.
down and
And
I've never said, Mom, Dad, this is me, I'm gay. But they know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um
Is it just uncomfortable for you to talk to them
No,
about it, or
I
you
just think it was
out of
always, like,
respect, or
a conversation that we just didn't have to have because they were fine with it.
okay,
And I think also too the reason why is because one time I was out with my brother and he
Mhm.
pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, like me, Mom, and Dad, we've talked and we know about you, and I just want you to know that we still love you
Mhm.
and nothing's gonna change."
okay.
So it's
see,
kind of
that's-
like I didn't even have to. Like they talked with each other.
see, that's
and-
good. Like I just mentioned, like a lot of people don't have
Yeah.
that support. Like some people even like go into suicidal, you know, thoughts because of their parents deny them, or
Yep.
because they hate them, or people bully them, or some shit like that, right?
Yep.
Like it's fucked up. It is.
Yeah, no, it really is. And I
Mhm.
mean, even in school, I got bullied about it.
See, it's fucked up.
And that it was kind of tough. I mean, I would talk to my mom
Mhm.
and she's like, "Well, stop hanging out with the girls, hang out with the boys." And I'm like, "It's not like you don't get it." You know, I
Mhm.
felt so comfortable around girls growing up,
Yeah.
that hanging out with boys, I didn't care for gym class. I tried to stay away from gym class.
Okay.
I didn't do gym after 5th grade.
Okay, because
So,
you know all the guys would have to go
Yes.
into the locker room and change, and you know I know how it
Yes.
is, and
Yes.
like just horseplay. They start talking shit. You know
Yeah.
that's the stuff you don't hear about in the news and shit. But when you're
Yes.
in their reality, like, all right, you guys need to go change fucking clothes, take a shower. I could understand.
Yep.
Like, that could be hard.
yeah, and I just wasn't comfortable with it.
Okay. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
See, I never knew this about
Yeah.
you. See, so this is good. All right, so let's fast forward
Okay.
after high school. When was your actually first boyfriend? Like
It was in high school.
Oh, it was in high
It
school.
was my
kept the
senior
secret.
year, yes.
Okay.
So, we started hanging out at the beginning of the senior year because the group of girls I hung out with, he hung out with them because
Mhm.
he was a cheerleader.
Okay.
And so he was the only one on the cheerleading squad. And so I started, we all started hanging out, and then him and I started getting close. And then one night we just hung out at my house.
And that's
And-
when the magic happened.
Yeah. Yes. And, yeah. And it was the day before homecoming.
Okay.
So we'd seen each other at the homecoming parade the next morning, and it was just kind of awkward.
Oh, it was
You
awkward.
know?
You guys
Yeah,
were-
it was awkward because it was like we were around an entire group of people and only us two knew what happened last night.
Oh,
Not that we
okay.
needed to share it, but like it was one of those things where it's like everybody around us doesn't know
Mhm.
what happened last night except us. And so, but yeah, I mean, and then we all went to homecoming together.
Okay.
He came over homecoming
Cool,
night, and yeah.
All right. So this is personal, but I'm saying, who's the man in the sexual relations? Like,
So
do
we
you
call
take
it-
control, or does your partner take control, or does it
So
just
we
go
call
even?
that. Do you know what we call that?
I don't know.
So we call that a top, which is a guy that gives it, and we call it a bottom, which is a guy that receives it.
What?
So or we call
hear
it
this?
pitcher and catcher.
What the frick?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Pitcher or catcher?
Yes.
Or top or bottom?
Yes, or top or bottom. So
So are you a top?
So I'm pretty verse,
So,
but pretty much swap between, but I prefer to bottom.
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
I always thought you were the charge one. Like, all
I could be
time,
though. I could be in charge in bed, and still.
because I remember I asked you one time about a certain friend that I have. I won't say his name, but you're like, I fucked the shit out of him. And I was like, what?
Trying to think who that was.
hell? Can I say his name and then you just bleep it out?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Name's
Oh yes, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're
So
like,
that situation,
you're like, I
I
fucked
topped
the shit out of him.
Yes.
Yeah. And that motherfucker is hairy. How do you
Yeah.
feel about that shit? That motherfucker is hairy
Yeah.
as shit. His full-on beard. His
Mhm.
chest is just fucking like a werewolf. I'm bad enough what's underneath there. God damn.
You never know, dude.
It's all fucking Sally's clean.
Yeah, right. Just completely waxed.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I told that motherfucker to shave so many times.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Dang. Oh my God. that
So
was-
you remember that? It was,
Yeah.
Good damn. That's crazy. See, like, who would ever know? I would always thought you were just the
Is it,
dominant
it's
one.
because of my look, huh?
Probably.
Do I look a little masculine?
You know, I have another question.
Yes.
Why do gay people always have a feminine voice?
I wouldn't say always, but
Most of them. Let's say like
Yeah.
80% of them. You know, like they always pitch their voice down.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Or is it just
know.
naturally just comes to you, or
I
just
feel like
there's actually a documentary on that.
really?
I have to double check, but I think it's called like "Do I Sound Gay" or something like that. I think I saw it on HBO Max, and the way they
So
explain
you know,
it,
some gay
Yes.
people come like, "Hi, how are you?"
yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah, with the high pitched voice.
Yeah, like why? Like just sound. It's okay. You're gay. Just
Yeah.
use your normal voice. Is it
Yeah,
just
I
because they're
don't know.
insecure, or
No, I don't think they're insecure. I just think I feel like a lot of them are more feminine. So that's how
okay,
they,
so they
they
want
want to be softer,
okay,
maybe,
okay,
with like their voice.
I got it. Okay, so both of you guys are at tracks, right? So you go there to tracks just to have a good time, hang out with friends,
Yes.
and then you're there to do the same thing, but you're more into the drag queen art.
yeah, more
right?
the
Well,
drag scene side of it.
I
You too?
am obsessed with drag
Okay.
queens.
You
But
get
also
along with
me,
it.
I'm like 80% of the times I'm at tracks, I'm working.
Yeah, like
not-
you'll
and
draw
not
them
like-
out and
yeah.
everything. It's crazy. His art,
Yeah?
Like
his
I'll do
artwork.
like video or photography and stuff like that.
Like he's telling me so much how like they dress and stuff. I'm
Yes.
like, what the heck? They're like they tape their cock down to their leg, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
Yeah, tuck
They're
it
like-
back. You gotta
Or
tuck it
behind their
back.
asshole or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
If they're-
Yeah, just tuck it. You put the balls in, and yeah,
Like how that's uncomfortable. What you
yeah,
it hurts to be in drag.
yeah.
That's what I
Maybe that's
hear.
why their voices.
Maybe.
There's your answer.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like what the? Do you have anything new to top in there? Any questions?
No, I'm willing to keep talking about what is it about drag queens that draws you?
So at first, when I was younger, my like 18, 19, I was kind of like, ew, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know why. I don't really care for it. And then I think what hit me off with it was RuPaul's Drag Race. I started watching that and I was just like, I am obsessed with these people. Like, it's just, the art of it is
Yeah.
amazing. How most of them can turn from like have beards and, facial hair and then just put makeup on and just
And
be
it's like
somebody
a
completely different.
Like,
Yes.
Who the fuck are
Like,
you? Where's
and
this
some of
person at?
A lot of them are so talented.
Yeah.
Like so talented.
Like how talented? Like what do you mean by talented?
like we're
Well, just
talking
like what he
we're talking makeup skills.
Okay,
where
makeup
they
skills.
can sew,
Okay.
they can act, some of them can sing,
Wow.
dance. And they're just like, a lot of them are like quick with it. Like
Okay.
a lot of them are comedians and just can on the spot.
Okay. See, like I've never been to tracks here, but there was one time I was in Miami walking on Ocean Drive,
Yes.
and there was this, I don't know, a tracks place or drag queen, and I saw this woman coming. I thought it was a woman,
Yeah.
and because it had some big ass titties, I was like, the heck, this bitch is goddamn. They're like this big,
Yeah.
but it was a man. But I could see where she was coming out, and she was just like doing these dance moves and going into the customers, and I was like, okay, she's in the mood. She's like,
Yeah.
she's feeling.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's the same as it is here in tracks and stuff. Is it kind of like that, or do they have different acts and shows, or specifically to their strengths coming out?
Here I feel like it's more just the performance,
Oh,
just
performance,
a
okay.
lip sync
Oh, okay.
really quick. I
So
don't
just
see-
lip singing and all that stuff.
For the most part, there's a little bit like they'll throw in like little acting here and there, but that just like starts off their lip
routine.
sync. Yeah,
Okay.
their routine.
Okay.
So
Oh, so he tries to make me go to there.
you should go. Let's go.
I'm scared.
It's Thursday.
I know,
Let's
he's
go
scared.
to
I don't know
tracks.
why.
Why are you
He's
scared?
But what if they try to like
No
touch
one's
me?
gonna try and touch you.
I'll touch you right now.
That part. That
Do
part.
you feel? I'll touch you in your own house.
Right? And
I'll
there's
make you
two
feel.
of us.
I'll
Two
make you
against
feel
one right
unsafe
now,
in your own
so-
house, so that you go.
No, I just like, to me, like, I guess I would feel more comfortable if like I was with you
Yeah.
guys, you know. But
Well,
like
and
if
you
I'm
know-
just like walking in, I'm like,
Yeah,
this
and
is not my scene. This I don't feel comfortable. But see, that's my like point of view because I'd never done that. You know? So-
see us gay people, we have standards. You're not gonna be everybody's type.
Oh, I get it. I get
That's
it.
true. We're still.
I'm just kidding.
I get it.
But yeah, no, I've like taken straight friends before,
Mhm.
and they were like nervous and freaked out.
Yeah.
And once they were in there, they were having the time of their life.
Really?
Yes, just like dancing around and just
What?
we left.
And we were actually talking about, we were talking about American Wedding. I don't know if you've seen that movie. American Wedding with Steve.
Oh,
Steve
yes, yes,
Meister.
yes.
He's like in
Yeah.
the bar with the gay at the gay bar, and he just dances. He's like, "See, I told you that guy wanted to fuck me." You know that?
Well, that's why you're traumatized.
Yeah.
All this media on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have another question. It's probably going a little bit more deep.
Okay. Howdy.
But when you came out versus nowadays, it's way harder back then than it is now,
Yes.
right?
I feel like it is.
Because so many people have come out already and it's just like a mandatory thing. Like people just want to, you know, make it a big thing. And to me, I'm like, it's okay, but then you're pushing some boundaries for like example, children. Like I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah.
you're with that or with you, but like let a child be a child. Let
Yes.
him grow up. Let him decide for himself. Don't put all this stuff like, all right, he's 2 years old. Make him watch all this gay stuff and say that you're gay. Tell him you're
Yeah.
gay. Like that's not cool, right? Like
No.
I don't know how you guys think
I'm-
about that. See, that's a hard topic, Ron. That's
Well, and it's
because if you
hard
have
to
gay
force
parents and you're making your child become that, I'm like, he has his own mind, and
Yeah.
a child at a young age absorbs everything at a young age. Whatever they see, they want to do, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to.
Because I'm like, that's kind of you're kind of like fucking his mind up.
I'm
right
trying
now.
to understand what made you. What did you see that you thought, or like how do you know that child was being forced?
Because okay, I don't know if it was forced, but I have a baby niece,
okay.
and we'll put stuff on YouTube and stuff for her. And one video came up, and it was this woman, and this child was like the same age as my niece, but that child was like, "I'm gay. I like boys." At what age does a kid at that age, know I like boys? And a kid at that age does not strictly know how to do its makeup, put dresses on, and that kid was fully blown on.
Yeah.
Like, it was forced on. But see, at
Well,
at
but
that
like-
age,
But like, I mean, what if and all these kids nowadays have these little tablets, iPads, this and that. What if he's
I
like
understand.
YouTubing makeup videos on
Yeah,
his own?
But that's
you
what I'm
know?
understanding. At that age, a child, whatever he sees, he absorbs it completely. And I want to do that. That's what a kid does at that age. He wants to learn. He wants to do more and more and more and more of it. And now more people are doing it. He's like, okay, well, if that person's gay, maybe I should be gay too. I don't know. That's just my point of view. That's what, I don't know what you guys
Well,
think
it's
of
not
that.
just your point of view. I think a lot of people think that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, for me, the worst case scenario is that because at the end of the day, it's not a choice. But
Yeah, it's
you may be a little bit more feminine when you get older.
Mhm.
But if you're attracted to women, you're attracted to women.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because you'll see it a lot more now where like dudes are kind of feminine and then you're like, oh, what's up, man? Like, and then you end up learning that they're married and they have like 4 kids. And
Mhm.
you're like, oh, shit, I thought you were gay, dude.
Yep.
I'm like, no, I'm just, I guess if they're being like forced to watch stuff like that, like you sit down and you watch this right now,
Mhm.
and you're gonna be gay when you grow up, and if you do anything else, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, that's wrong, obviously. But
Yeah, see, like that's completely wrong. Because the child has his own mind, and he'll learn if he likes boys or he likes girls, right?
Yeah.
Versus you're demanding, like, you watch this behind cameras. God knows what happens. You know?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see what you guys thought of that. Like, to me, that's not okay, regardless of what age. Maybe past 8 or 9, when you develop more of a brain, like, okay, I can make my own decisions. That's when I feel like, okay, that's your life. You can make your choices. I don't know. Like, I just want to clarify
Well,
with
and
you
I think
guys.
too, like even at a young age, like I remember me growing up because my closest cousin that I hung out with was a girl,
Mhm.
and so I was with her like all summer, you know, at my grandma's house, and the only toys she had were Barbies, and so I played with Barbies all the time, you know, and so I think too, like if I were to have kids and say I have a boy and he's 3, 4, and we're walking down the toy aisle and he wants a Barbie, I'm not gonna be no, we're not getting that, you know, like if you want that, sure, let's go play with it, you know, and then he gets a monster truck and you know, like all that, like I just don't let them, I guess, just be who they want to be. You know, I won't force anything like that on anybody.
See, like, I feel like if you're gonna go that direction, like you'll see those signs since you're young, right? You'll see those small signs until they develop more into an adult, teenager, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when you force some child, like, all right, I want this, mom, but no, you're getting this because I said you're gonna be this. Like, that's not cool, right?
No, that's not cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just wanted to be on the same page
Yeah,
because
no.
I've seen other people like, fuck that. Like, my child's gonna be what I want it to be.
Yeah. And no, there are, I mean, like those pageant parents,
Yeah,
like they're crazy about that, you know? And it's like some of the little girls don't even want to do it, but they're just doing it because their mom is making them do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Fucking honey boo boo.
Yeah.
I know who that is. All right. So this is another deep question. Like, do you
going
believe
deeper
in
and
like
deeper?
them, him, or us, whatever they call it now? Or do you believe it's just he and she, a man and a woman? That's it. Like, I want to know you guys see this. I know. I just saw you guys' face expression. Come on, let's see it. Like,
Oh, he's the guest. I'm looking at him.
all right.
I mean, I just,
Or they just say, is it just 2 genders? That's it. That's all I'm asking.
I would say me personally,
Your opinion. I know it's hard, right?
It's so hard because I just like, there's so many different things out there now.
But how are there so many different things?
Like
you don't agree with me that there's just a female and a male.
No, I mean, I agree for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a female and male, but I mean, like, but you can't, you know, just make somebody else, you know, think that like if they want, I'm not like against what other people think, you
You're
know.
struggling with it.
I think what he's trying to say is you use any pronoun you want. You just don't force it. Like you can't. Like when I talk to you, like you. Okay, now I'm getting stuck. But I think like, what he's trying to say is, like, don't force. Like you can't tell me, like you can't force me to call you he. But at the same time, I should be respectful to you. And if I don't want to call you he, I'm not going to call you anything at all.
Call me Alex.
But you can't force me to. Alexa?
No.
Right?
No. So
I see what you're
you're
saying.
telling me if like, all right, I don't have a good vibe from you, that's not a dude. Like, is that what you're trying to insinuate to me? Like, I don't like this guy, I'm gonna call her a female.
No, I don't think that's what he's.
No.
No, so like I'm saying, like, hey,
Like
Oh,
you see it as boy and girl.
Yeah, that's all I see.
But like to us, if somebody comes up to me and says I'm non-binary, then
See,
I
like, what the
respect
hell is that? That's what's
I mean,
non-binary.
that's
just when you don't feel like you're
a
a male or a female.
How?
Yeah.
If you have a cock, you're a male. It's plain and simple.
But that
It's
doesn't
by a lot.
that doesn't like that's like, yeah, I have a penis, but that doesn't.
You're a male. Like I'm just saying, if you have a dick or a penis or anything, you're a male. But if you feel like you want to dress as a woman and you want to transition into a female, good for you. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
You become a woman. All right.
What would you? Now the question is, would you, if a male transitioned
To a female.
to a female,
Okay.
would you sleep with her?
No.
Because you know, deep
Because I
down
know
inside that's a male.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless, if
but
that person feels,
Go ahead. Sorry.
if that person feels like, all right, I don't feel comfortable with my body, I want to transition
Yes.
to a female. If he wants to be a female, I'm gonna say he, she, but we were just talking about the pronouns and shit. Feels like, all right, I want to be a woman. Okay. He could literally be a woman, and that's it. I'm a woman now. And he was a male, but regardless, at one point at nighttime, he's going to be by himself. He's not going to have communication with anybody else, but he knows deep down inside he's a male, regardless of even if he says I'm him, she, whatever. He knows he's a male, regardless. But outside of that, he could pretend to be a female, and that's cool. If he feels that's going to make him go to sleep at night, like that's
Stop
cool.
it.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Let me give you.
Well, because you're making him say, like, saying the person's regardless is going to bed with like a guilty conscience, or like,
Well, that's pretty much it. You're gonna know when no one else is gonna be talking to you, so you know. And no, it sounds fucked up. It does, but you know consciously, like, fuck, I'm always gonna be a man, regardless.
Okay, so you're saying, and just to touch on Glenn's question,
Okay.
you're saying that if you have a penis, you're a man.
Yeah. Period.
So
Regardless.
now Glenn asked you if that person were to transition, and I'm gonna go extreme here, like
Okay.
transition, not
Full
extreme.
on, like,
Sorry,
cut up
that's the wrong
penis,
word, not extreme. But if you were to like transition completely,
like
top surgery, bottom surgery, the whole
okay,
night,
the whole everything.
and
You'll look
that's
like
what
a straight up
that's
woman.
That's what I understood from his question. But you said you still wouldn't sleep with her
No.
because she doesn't have a penis anymore. And by your logic, if you have a penis, you're a dude, and if you have a vagina, you're a woman.
Yeah, I understand. But if you strictly know that person was a male before, you're not gonna sleep if you're a straight on full blown straight man. You know that guy was a man, right? Just literally that guy had testosterone. He's stronger than any regular female that was out there.
But now she doesn't.
Regardless, she will still have that strain. Like if it came down to the end of the world, that bitch is gonna use her fucking strength to kill somebody. I know that for a fact.
No, you actually take testosterone.
yeah, you take it
You take shots as a woman to deal with that testosterone.
to like
You
lose it. To,
Oh shit! Did I say testosterone?
You did say testosterone.
Oh no.
you take like estrogen.
estrogen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take estrogen.
Women regular. Oh, Rick. Sorry.
See,
Man.
Hey, relax.
Stop it
Got
right
you.
now.
Hey, relax. Relax. Well, I have opinions too, but
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Here's women who are born women,
or
they
females,
produce testosterone too, just not as levels,
not as high as
we.
men.
Right.
But that's why even before God knows AD or before Christ, there were still gay people back then. They were,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But a man, regardless, will always be superior in strength in a woman, regardless. Let's say 90% of the time,
Okay.
that's going to happen because we produce more testosterone than women, correct? But I'm saying at the end of the day, if the world is going to go to shit and it's your life versus someone else's life, I guarantee you that woman that was a man is going to use her fucking strength to save her life. Is that?
There's women now that can kick our ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're taking testosterone. They're taking all this shit to build these fucking ass muscles and shit.
Right. So what? So is that wrong too?
That's a different,
No,
completely different
no,
topic.
dude.
It is.
How?
Because that's bodybuilding. That's completely different. And that's still a woman, though. A woman that still feels feminine, but she just wants to be bulky and strong. She still takes the cock.
Some of them don't.
Says mostly of them do. They're still women. But yeah,
Would-
they
would
take
you-
testosterone to be fucking.
Would
built
you
and
be
cut.
with one? I mean, would you?
No,
have
that's not my type.
It's just- it's too
but
masculine.
There's some people that they're into that muscular,
Yeah.
like V cuts, like 6 packs, fucking 24-inch arms, and like some people like that.
Yeah.
They really do, and they're
All
into
right.
it.
Well, here's what I'll say on the topic. Like I said, I have opinions too,
Mhm.
but
I want to hear them.
well, just here. I read this thing, and I agree with that. In 10,000 years, when they find our bodies buried underground, it's going to be male or female, because that's just how people think. It's just skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
You can't look at a skeleton and be like, oh, this person was non-binary.
This person was a
Unless we
tranny.
change the world and people start
Yeah.
thinking differently. But while the time that I'm here, I'm going to be respectful
Oh yeah,
to other
yeah.
people, because
Oh, yeah,
honestly, whatever is between your legs is none of my business.
You see,
Yeah.
And
see, but like I'm the same way. Like I respect everybody. If
Yeah.
you give me the respect, I'll show you respect. I don't care race, color, gender,
I'm
whatever.
gonna-
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
give a shit.
I'm
about
going to
that.
disagree
On what?
on the respect part.
Why?
Because right now you're saying that it doesn't count if you have a penis. You can't call yourself a woman.
Yeah, but if
But
they
the-
come up to me like a regular person, like, okay, I know you're a dude, but you want to be a female. But if you come up to me, hey, you want to go have a beer or something? If I knew that person, I'm like, yeah, okay, I respect you. I know who you are. Like, like you, like
Yeah.
I respect you.
Yeah.
I know you're not transgender, but I know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
there's even a point where I was actually telling Myron a couple years, maybe it was 5 years ago. Like, I thought we were close, and I called him a fucking faggot. You know, like
You guys
and
thought
I
you were
thought,
gonna-
I thought that was cool, but you shut me down like right
Well,
away.
I think too is because alcohol was involved.
Yeah,
and
he just
now
told-
I don't.
Blown
Now
on.
it
He's
just
like,
yeah.
fuck you. And that's the one where you don't fucking sing. And I was
And
like,
back
oh,
then, yeah, I was a little more
shit.
sensitive with it. Now I don't. It doesn't bother me too much.
I we had two different views
Yeah.
on it. And I was like, oh shit, that used my boy. But I guess not.
And I think now, like if I hear it, somebody calls me it, I'm like,
But
bro, you're trying to tell me something I don't know. Like that's the best line you got.
Yeah. But see, like
You
if
know?
it was someone you didn't know, like that would probably set you off, right? Like,
Honestly, now no.
no, they just.
And I think also, like I said, it's because we were drinking,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, when I drink, it gets crazy.
I haven't seen you
But-
drink in a while. Go ahead.
Yeah. But no, I
What
think
does that
now
mean? Though? What does that mean?
when I drink,
Like when you get crazy? What is
Oh.
that? What do you do?
He yells.
yeah,
Oh, you just yell. You yell.
get-
Oh, you mean like you're ready to fight?
Yeah,
Like,
no, not all the
psycho,
time,
Karen.
but like
I'm
I'll
sorry.
get loud. I'll get loud if I need to get loud.
Yeah, he was loud in Brothers.
Yeah,
I,
that-
mean, I think I even have it in video still, to be honest. Like he's like, whoa, what?
You like
Yeah.
jump on tables and start twerking and shit.
It was me, and then I don't know if it was your friend, and then you
Christina, it was
it was her.
Christina.
were. She was
Yeah.
like in the middle between us. Maybe she wasn't there. This motherfucker probably would have hit me or something. That's how angry he was.
But yeah, I
And
think
I
it
was
was
like,
the
Dang, bro, I
alcohol.
thought it was cool.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool to call somebody.
I thought we had that kind of relationship.
Oh yeah.
I
like,
mean, now
damn.
we do, you know.
Yeah,
Now,
that's-
like I said, the older I've gotten, the more.
But
I've
I'm
been
saying
like,
if you give respect, you learn how to receive it and give it, right? That's how I see it.
yeah.
You know, but you probably don't think.
No. No, I mean, there's always room to grow.
Yes.
I feel like I genuinely feel like in 5 years, maybe less, maybe more, that your opinion will change.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty straight on my boundaries right now, how I see it. Like, I respect if that makes you happy and cool with it. That's not going to bother me. I'm
Yeah.
going to go to sleep perfectly fine at night.
But like, what if you come across a guy that has transitioned and
Mhm.
I mean, flawless, like the most beautiful female you have ever seen, and come to find out you've been talking to them for 5-6 months,
See,
and
but
come to
that,
find out he
Yeah.
transitioned 10 years ago.
yeah.
You know,
See, that's like a rare thing to come out. But at the same time, I think it would be on her fault to keep that away from you, right? Because you're hiding something from you
Yes.
to your person that you're making fall in love with you. And that's not cool. You know, now
Yeah.
another switch you came out and then the guy was, I don't care. Like, I still love you. That's different, right? But like strictly for me, if that ever happened, which I know it won't.
so you should start asking. Have you been a female your whole life?
No, I'm just kidding. No. But see, I think that's something that a lot of people usually just tell their partners, or when they meet someone like, hey, I transitioned to a woman. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
So people will be all, oh yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And some people will be assholes about it. And some people will be like, respectfully, I'm not comfortable with it. I'll still, respect you. I'll still be a good friend to you. There's some kind of those people still out there too,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, there's a lot.
It's rare, but most of y'all people are fucking assholes nowadays.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, they are.
Now, for example, like here at tracks, have you ever experienced or witnessed someone being a fucking dick, or even outside of tracks being a dick or an asshole to a person that's, full blown trans to a female or to a male?
I have not honestly have seen it. no.
Personally, I haven't. No,
No,
I mean, you
I
read
haven't.
stories and stuff, but
Mhm.
I've never actually seen it.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. So what have I asked? Are you guys a little bothered by me now?
No. I am leaving right now.
Fuck this
I know,
place,
right?
Fuck
I
you,
am out.
Alex. No, there's just some probably other people. If they see this video, some people will be like, "Fuck that dude,
Yeah.
fuck that piece of shit."
And then we're gonna have to
Yeah,
support
tell
them.
me. So I'm just kidding.
And then we're gonna have to support them.
Gee,
And have
you're
their
turn
back.
your back on me?
And then next it's just gonna, and then it's just gonna
Yeah,
be our,
because they have my
It's
back.
gonna be your guys'
it's
podcast.
gonna be our podcast, and we're
Fuck
like,
that
it's a
dude.
little complicated guy. Alex
Yeah.
is upstairs. So
Yeah.
we're still filming down here.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting up there watching you guys.
The top of the stairs.
Right there,
Like
with
the ring,
right?
the ring. I'm not off the dredge.
You're all, you
just
guys
like,
done here?
Oh, dude, can you picture that? Fuck. So, yeah, it's pretty good
I-
questions, right? Yeah.
Somebody out there will change your mind. I can see it.
I mean, if I had kids, my kid turned gay or something like I'd support him. I still love him. He'll be my
Your
kid
kid wouldn't
regardless.
turn.
Never was. I'm all like talking like a Walking Dead over here and shit. What do you mean by?
Because you like when my kid turns gay.
Yeah, like there's a date.
Can I say
Well,
if?
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't. I didn't turn gay.
If he chooses, is that the right word?
Like he was born that way, And I know a lot of people are like, "You're not born that way. You're not." I didn't wake up every day in elementary school wanting to be bullied, or like even in high school. Like, like some people think like, well, you just chose to be that way. You chose to be that way, and I'm like, I didn't wake up in 9th, 10th grade and was like, hey, I want to be picked on today, so I'm gonna be gay. Like, do you kind of get what I'm
Yeah.
like
I see it.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
nobody wants to wake up and be like, I want to make my life miserable, so let me get bullied and say I'm gay when in fact I'm really not. I'm just saying this because I want to be bullied,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I do kind of remember like in middle school and stuff, like it's way different how it was 15 years ago
Yes.
to versus now. I do remember some people like being assholes and shit to other people, and especially like if you're gay and stuff. Like it was a hard thing to come out back then. It was.
And I was like outed like in senior year, kind of. Like there's National Coming Out Day in October.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like October 11th, I think.
Why that day?
But I don't know. You know how there's a holiday or something for every single day. National Donut Day, National Left-Handers Day.
National Day for OnlyTalks now. Damn. Okay.
But
What today is? November 10th. There it is.
Today's November
OnlyTalks
10th.
Day.
But yeah, like in high school, like on that day, these straight guys thought it was clever to write a letter to 4 other guys and put
Your name.
my name and 3 other guys' name on the letter, and they put it in their locker. And so these guys read these letters, and it was like, hey, it's National Coming Out Day. We know about you. Like, we're here to support you. And like literally put mine and 3 other guys' names at the bottom of the letter. And I went the entire day at school, and one of the guys came up to me at the end of the day and was like, hey, did you put this in my locker? And I looked and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't put anything in your locker. Like, read the letter and everything, and it was a whole mess. Like, and it was senior year, and it got to the point where like counselors got involved.
Really?
And, yes, vice principal, everybody, and it got to the point where we were all with those guys that wrote the letter. We were all sitting in a room, and the counselor was like, if these guys mess with you the rest of the year, they're not walking at graduation.
Oh, so they were really picking on you then.
Yeah,
because they got those letters because someone put your name on there.
Yes. And it was, they're like, anything, these guys come say anything to you, do anything to you, you come tell us. these 5 boys are not walking at graduation.
Wow.
And
And it was different back then because cell phones were just coming out around that time. So it was always, we had to write letters and sneak them past here, put them in the locker
but
room.
yeah,
That's
they
how
like
it was.
Good old
typed up a
days.
letter and everything. And then, I mean, we graduated, went to high school parties that summer after graduation, and met and ran into these guys, and they were like, "You're so cool. I didn't know why we didn't like you in high school." And it's like, because you guys didn't want to hang out with the gay kid. That's why. It's a masculine thing, you know, like, oh no, like we're too masculine. We can't be seen with the gay kid over there, you know? And it's like,
freak. So,
people
I mean,
just-
I'm fucking masculine. And
Well, yeah, but like
I had
it's-
my friend bleep this out. You know, like I literally went to school since kindergarten all the way through high school.
Yeah.
And I still talk to him here and there. He moved to New York and he came over to my house. We played video games, but you could tell, you know, like
yes.
he wanted to be Jayla when we were playing out on the fucking playground and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, cool. Well, I'm fucking Freddie or Jason over here trying to kill Jayla. But yeah, it's fuck those
But yeah.
guys.
I mean, now, if I see him out, we say hi, this and that, you know,
Yeah.
but it's very rare that I do. But like back then it was because you guys didn't want to be seen with the gay kid.
So
you know,
let me ask this. So like how I just mentioned, like back then it was harder to come out, right? Versus now.
Yeah.
But now can you reverse it the other way around? Because now you have social media versus back then you didn't have it. Now you could also be bullied versus social media nowadays, and it just blows the fuck up. And if you're on something that trends, you're on there forever.
Yes.
Like it's never going to go away, right? Like that's hard on kids nowadays, right?
yes.
Like you do something, there's cameras every fucking where.
Yeah. Went
Like,
from,
do you know what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Like it's,
And I guess I'm happy the way I grew
see,
up
that's what I was going to ask you
opposed
right
to
there.
nowadays.
oh, I miss those days.
Because
Yeah. Cause now imagine back then if there was cameras or social media back then, like
yeah.
right when, you know,
I think
shit
what
was about to
I started, like, I think my junior year or my senior year was MySpace.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's when it just like
yeah.
What?
came out.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe like 2000 and
2005,
6,
2006,
somewhere around there.
yeah.
Yeah. A compounds ended 2001. It's like
Compound sensing?
yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. That's what it is.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Same.
You don't know what a compound ended
It sounds
is?
familiar. Damn, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Is that when there's two words in one word?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 1996, like, and then you say 2000 and
Oh,
that's a
okay.
compound set.
Okay.
Jeez, guys to go to school. It's like
No.
High school dropout.
Jeez. But all right. You were in the middle, right? Did you ever feel like, all right, I'm strictly like just man, or you just
No, I've been in, just keep it short. I've been in 2 serious relationships, one with a female
okay.
and one with a male.
Okay.
But he just recently came out
What do
as
you mean?
non-binary. So
Oh.
I guess
What?
now I can say I've never been in a relationship with the man.
So he just
That-
literally
We're following your
I
lead.
triggered him. Look, he's triggered. No, I've had 2 serious relationships, one with the woman, one with the man.
okay. But he literally just told you he's not a man no more.
Well, he posted online.
Oh, just keep these thoughts to myself.
I guess it's just the way you feel inside.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he,
It's like, because I guess with me, I obviously don't feel masculine, but I don't feel extremely feminine either. I feel like I'm kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Like I have my days where I'm like, I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race and watching my Real Housewives, and then Sunday afternoon I turn on football, you know, and it's like, I guess it's what you're into and how you.
And so this is another question.
we're all still learning, bud.
Yes. So if apocalypse happened, like The Walking Dead happened, shit, okay? Like there's no cell phones, there's nothing, everything just went dead.
Oh, I know
Yes.
your question.
Okay. Do you believe like those people would survive?
Yeah, we're gonna fight for our life. I mean, we've been fighting since.
But that's different. That's verbal. This is your life or you're gonna die.
Oh, there's trust me, there is a lot of
Did I
gay
say
people.
that wrong? I don't even
So
know
you're
what you're
saying that
asking.
you're saying the gays are weak.
I'm just saying, like, would they survive?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of they're
Like, do I want them on my
You
side,
should-
like, to protect me?
yes.
Dang. Okay.
We
Can you
don't
do-
play.
Can you do the split?
I can't.
Well, there
Split.
you go. What if you need to do the splits to get inside the chimney?
Yeah,
What I need to get in there?
to
clear
go
it
up
out, huh?
because they're in here, and that's your only exit.
Kill those bitches, my hand.
No, but there. I mean, there are.
No, because I have
lot
seen
of
some muscular
strong-
motherfuckers.
yes.
They're like, damn, bro, you're fucking stronger than me. Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Yeah.
I know.
And
I
then
feel
he'll
like
be
most
like,
of them go to the gym.
Yes, guys, I'm fucking strong. I'm like, what?
You use that voice to
Huh?
use that voice the rest of the time.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Keep it soft.
I can't keep it soft.
No.
Are you soft now?
Yeah. Are you soft now?
My voice?
All right, we got to wrap it up. It's almost that time.
Is it already
Uh,
though? Shit.
That's right. Yes, it
When you're
does.
in-
It really
when you're in the
does.
mood, it's
Yes.
just boom, 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 boom.
I'm like, we could go all night.
Yeah, we sure can. So we should wrap it up
I
now.
mean, if we can
can
want
cut
to do a
this out?
two-parter, we can
Yeah,
do a two-parter.
I'm
So-
down with that. I'm down with whatever you guys
Okay.
want.
That's
We'll
cool.
just-
We can do that.
Cool.
We'll
So-
just wrap this one up.
Cool.
So we'll make this a two-parter. We'll have Glenn here for another episode.
Quagmire. Diggity. Sorry, just kidding.
But if you only get to catch this one, Glenn, where can we find you? If you want anybody to find you, where can we find you?
So Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, it's all G_Anthony06.
And we'll put those links right underneath him
yes.
so you guys know.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for this two-parter for OnlyTalks right here. Thank you, Glenn, for coming. We're going to keep
Yeah.
this rolling.
Thank you
My
for having
buddy
me.
over here, Myron, ChicasMan.
Who's Myron?
Mm.
It's like, we'll see you
Meet
next
on.
week.
All right.
Yeah.
See you guys.